Do you ever find that cooking is frustrating? With our busy lives, working full time, and some of us possibly studying part time or full time or having a second job, cooking can be time consuming. And quite frankly, sometimes we just want something different to eat that's quick and simple. I know that cooking may not be everyone's favorite thing to do, but face it, we all have to eat, and some of us have other mouths to feed. I enter the pastelón, the Puerto Rican lasagna. I've been making this dish for several years, and I find that each time I make it, it gets easier to do. I would like to show you step by step how to make this dish and offer a couple tips on how to make the recipe your own. The prep time is about 20 minutes, cook time is about another 20 minutes, so a total of 40 minutes more or less. I would like to explain that the word lasagna is used in the title not because it contains pasta, but because of the technique of layering certain ingredients in the dish. First, let's start with the list of ingredients that you will need to make this dish. You need 1 pound of ground beef, 1 onion minced, 3 cloves of garlic minced, 1 green pepper minced, half a cup of chopped cilantro, 2 teaspoons of adobo, 2 teaspoons of oregano, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 envelope of sazon, 2 bay leaves, 8 green stuffed olives cut in half a cup of raisins, and that's optional, 1/4 cup of tomato sauce. The recipe calls for 4 ripe plantains. I suggest using 6. You'll peel them and cut them into strips. 3 eggs, 2 tablespoons of milk, 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese, vegetable oil, and salt. This recipe I got from thenoshery.com, and the author is Mercedes, but I've altered it to fit my own liking. First thing you want to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and you'll want to butter a square pan where you'll bake the dish. Second, you want to combine all the ingredients that you will use for the meat. So in a large bowl, combine the beef, onion, pepper, garlic, cilantro, adobo, oregano, vinegar, sazon, and salt to your taste. Once you've mixed it all up, take a large skillet and put it at medium-high heat. Add 2 tablespoons of oil and cook the meat until it is brown. This is how the meat should look more or less when it is done cooking. You can pass this around. And another thing, the plantains, I like to get them this dark. They're not overripe. As long as they're not mushy, this is how they should look. While the meat is cooking, you want to take a frying pan and put enough oil to cover the bottom of it and fry your plantains until they are golden brown and slightly crispy, not too crispy. When you're done frying your plantains, check on your meat. It should be done, should be brown with the juices bubbling. At this point, you want to add the bay leaves, olives, and if you choose so, the raisins, and the tomato sauce. Mix and simmer it for about 10 minutes. Another important step is after this, when the meat is done, you want to drain it to get rid of the excess oil. To assemble your pastelón, or the lasagna as we say, you'll take your square pan and start assembling with the plantains. So layer your plantains, then add the beef, then add some cheese to your taste. If you want a lot of cheese, a little bit of cheese, it's up to you. Continue to layer, and you want to end with plantains and then spread some cheese over it. At this point, you want to beat 3 eggs and 2 tablespoons of milk, and you want to pour it over your pastelón. This is important because it's going to keep your meat together. Let it sit for about a minute so that the eggs can soak up. While the final step is actually to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. While the pastelón is cooking, I would like to offer 2 tips. First of all, you can substitute the meat. You can, instead of using beef, you can use turkey or chicken if that's your preference. And the second thing is you can exclude ingredients. If you find that you don't like garlic or olives, you can exclude that, and it'll still be a great recipe that you've made your own. So again, this is a simple, quick recipe to make, and I know that we have our busy lives, but it only takes about 40 minutes total, and it's different. And after the 20 minutes are done, you're going to take it out, let it sit, cool off a little bit, slice it off, take a slice and enjoy it.
Who is that?
Stop us on the other side.
Who is that?